Blessed day, my viewers and my subscribers. Before me jump into the topics, I beg you to hit that like button. It will be greatly appreciated. Now, the topics coming up in this video. Vybz Kartel is now on police radar after his name was called in court by Klansman gang witness. Nklyne brother breaks silence and sends a warning to the person who killed his mother. New call pastor visits Montego Bay looking for Kevin Smith flock. And Mr. Lexx opens up about Panama detention and how it has affected him. So the first thing we're going to talk about, people, is Kartel. And this is actually some breaking news. Vybz Kartel is now on the police them radar, you understand, because basically one of the witnesses in the Klansman gang trial actually called Vybz Kartel name in court and said that Kartel did send out some hit, or send out 3, it's actually Zane, and one of them was for a popular dancehall artist. He never called the dancehall artist name, but a lot of persons start to speculate, say a Popcorn him did attack and thing. You understand, people, we don't have no proof, but that's the way a lot of persons are say. But anyway, it seems like the police them right now, them are going to launch some form of investigation in this. A lot of persons are react to it. So I'm going to get into the article so we get a full understanding of what's going on. Is it, my people? So this is how it say. Kartel on cops radar. Probe would have been launched into alleged murder orders from prison. The bombshell testimony that Vybz Kartel had ordered murder hits on 3 persons from behind bars may have already placed the notorious entertainer on the police's radar for investigation before it was made public. A senior police officer has signaled, but it is unclear whether the declaration may figure in consideration of future prosecutions of Kartel for other crimes. Head of the Criminal Investigation Branch, CIB Assistant Commissioner of Police Clinton Leng, said that the police would have naturally have been following up on any such statement that a witness makes in court. The prosecution's second witness in the Klansman one-dan gang trial made the revelation in the Home Circuit Court last week. In a Nklyne interview, Leng said that if a witness gave such testimony, it was likely that he or she would have given that in a statement before and an investigation was being carried out. What is reported is that no names were called. That is what was reported. That is why I am saying it is likely that the investigations are already aware. He added. Director of Public Prosecutions Paula Llewellyn declined comment on the matter. However, Attorney at Law Isat Buchanan, who is seeking to have Kartel's murder conviction overturned at the United Kingdom Privy Council, said his client had not given him any instructions in relation to the claim made by the prosecution's second witness in the Klansman one-dan gang trial. Kartel, whose real name is Adidja Palmer, was convicted along with fellow entertainer Sean Storm Campbell, Kyra Jones, and Andre St. John for the August 16, 2011 murder of Clive Lizard Williams in Havendale, St. Andrew. However, Buchanan is of that view that the witness testimony in the Klansman one-dan gang trial was not likely to have any bearing on Kartel. Nothing turns on that. We have what is known as snitch culture. People have a right to say anything that will get them the least amount of time, Buchanan said. A concern that has been pressed home by the defendant's lawyers at the Home Circuit Court, Buchanan said that under the plea agreement law, witnesses will do whatever they need to do as a means to get their sentences reduced. Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of National Security, Senator Matthew Samuda, said that he would not comment on the specific claims made against Kartel during the current gang trial. However, Samuda said he was standing by earlier pronouncement he and Portfolio Minister Dr. Horace Chang has made that incarcerated gangsters had been calling murder hits on persons from behind bars. We don't need any vindication or validation of what we have said. We are sure that is indeed the case, that there are persons behind bars who would do everything in their power to continue to run their criminal enterprise, which includes maiming and murdering of Jamaicans, Samuda said in a Nklyne interview last week. Asked whether the police had been able to press charges against incarcerated persons who gave instruction to their cronies outside to commit crimes, Samuda said, I can't say historically that we haven't, but I can say investigations are ongoing for persons we know would have triggered criminal acts externally from inside prisons. I don't know historically how many have been charged in the facilities, but I know of ongoing investigations, he said. Kartel has apparently beaten correctional oversight to produce dozens of dancehall recordings during his decade in prison. In the most high-profile breach, United States Television Fox 5 aired a two-part interview with the incarcerated Kartel. Samuda revealed that last Thursday, a multi-agency probe was unable to ascertain when the interview was done. We can't say on which device. We continue to monitor the space and those who would have had interaction with him, he said. But in a Nklyne interview in August, Kartel's attorney Buchanan said that the entertainer did the jailhouse interview while he was at St. Catherine Base Correctional Facility. Those are my instructions. His phone was confiscated and he was moved to one of those nice $55 million state-of-the-art facility at the Horizon where they are monitored by the military, Buchanan told the newspaper. Samuda made it clear that he proposed new law punish both those who smuggle phones and other contrabands in correctional centers. He said that the authorities had stepped up search in correctional facilities, confiscating more than 2,000 items over the last 12 months, up from 1,200 for the corresponding period the year before. We are going to throw the bodies at the problem until we have the technology, Samuda said. We also said that appropriate scanners, phone jammers, and cameras would be installed across the correctional facilities. So people on the ear go and you understand, and as me say, a whole heap of people react to it. I'm going to just get into a few of the comments them quick and fast. As Roman say, so one person say, watch next 15 years behind bars. Sorry, but me not see no hope for him to get out anytime soon. I just the facts. Class me anyhow who no want, cause I respect his music nevertheless. Somebody say, is this the beginning of or the second chapter? Yes, Roman says, somebody said, from behind bars, shape my head. Somebody said, this no look good. So a lot of persons are coming, people, but I don't have time to really go through all of them. You see me? Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So yesterday, Nklyne brother Twee, hopefully me I pronounce him name correct, Zine, make a post on him Instagram status, where basically the post seemingly aimed at the person who took his mother's life, and how he did that was reposted a video of Massacre talking about man who kill all man then and thing, you understand people? And in that video, Massacre was very explicit, and him say, boy, I want to hold some of them man there and, you know, take off them head and them thing there. So, may I play the clip, and as usual, you can leave some comments in the comment section. Is it my people? So listen this.
I tell you no, kill all woman and them thing, and I tell you yourself, say now, bad man, pussy. Man want to hold some man if cut off on head off on the body, boy. Tell you that. Yeah, big up the youth, them we are hustle.
Yeah, man, so as I say, Massacre get very vocal in that video, but also his brother, Nklyne, actually came out and, you know, him speak on certain things yesterday. They drop a video just addressing the public and a whole heap of things, you understand? For one, him say him go just, you know, make the law do what them need for do then. You understand what I say? Not sure if him make it know, say him have an idea who do it or what, but basically him talk about them not believe in taking up the law in them hands and no jungle justice thing and them thing. You understand what I say, people? Which are the right thing? Make the law deal with it. Cause you know want go out there and you see misinformation and one of the things them will spread like crazy, you know. So next thing you go hear say that man they responsible for it, and then I know him responsible for it. You understand? Just like even with the St. Thomas brother will lose him life because them think he was the kidnapper when I never him. So, you know, the whole situation sad still, people. You understand what I say? The youths them, you know, definitely I go treat right about now, and people still I try bring down the youths them or bring down Nklyne. Because of Nklyne, I see them I go off, you know. I talk about him sacrificing mother and all them things. You understand? People wicked still, you know. But I'm not even going to dwell upon that because I already talked about that in a different video. You understand, people? But as I say, him come out and him say what him have to say. And he also made it clear that him, none of him brother them, or him mother, no mix up in anything. You understand what I say? And also him said the stepfather, from what him know, no mix up in anything as well. You understand what I say? So remember enough people did that kind of watch the stepfather, you know, and kind of say, you know, maybe something right. But him say as far as him know, that man no mix up in anything as well. So, I don't like people, I really hope the police them follow up and just get to the bottom of this. You understand what I say? So, any update where it pertains to the police them finding any information or anything like that, me make you know. You understand, people? And next thing I want to talk about quick and fast, people, Zane, is the Jamaica Star did actually put out an article saying entertainer's mother and whatever Zine. So them actually post up a photo of a house. Not sure if the same mother actually live or what. But basically, you can see it on the screen. Now, a lot of persons in the comment section are criticize the youth, Zine, and they talk about if I feed them mother, she couldn't live there, so, and how the house stay and this and that. And to be honest, people, I do not know if a mother actually lived there, so, or if the Jamaica Star just use a picture like that, you understand? And I feel like say maybe them shouldn't use any picture at all because, yo, to all them at this the youth and I talk about say you have a much chain around your neck, but yet still your mother live this and, yo, man, I tell you say people, boy, oh boy, one thing, people don't really focus on the story, them actually focus on the house and how the house look and them thing, you see me? But I don't know people, let me know what you guys think about this. As me say, I don't know if I say mother live or it's just a house a Jamaica Star post. Even though I not think them would just take up a random house and post. That's my personal opinion. But anyway, people, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So I'm going to talk about a video where I see Zine people, and basically he's a man. I guess them call him the new cult pastor Zine. Him forward down must say Montego Bay or on his way to Montego Bay, and he must run out of gas. And I guess he was looking for Kevin Smith. Flock, the people them, must if you gather them up and whatever it may be. Zine people, I don't know, every single week it have to do with some weird things that go on in Jamaica on social media, you understand? So I'm going to play the video and you can tell me anything because honestly, I have to really shake my head when time I see something like this.
People them say them come and look for Kevin Smith, people them a Moby. Run out of gas and stop at my church. One release prophecy. See there. One release prophecy in my church and I tell him no. See them? See her?
Then you are the center boy, adopt the family, adopt the family.
Eh? See them? Then I'm going to say me. I do what have you. I take picture of anybody.
You just did it. And you said that is your right. That is your right. You can't have it both ways.
Come to Moby saying he's looking for Kevin Smith flock to gather them back together. Running out of gas, stop at our ministry. Huh? Jamaica, be aware of them. Gathering back Kevin Smith people. Gathering back Kevin Smith people. Coming to my house, saying he's running out of gas. Saying he get a word that my church is split. Eh? I denied it. I said, no, sir, nothing wrong, house. Eh? Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, you're going to get back to Kingston today, sir? Make him get on him here because this is more than absurd. What's the name of your church, sir? That's the same man you came, say you look. You say.
Alright, so as I say people, I'm not even going to talk about this too much, you understand? This coming like a Netflix series every single week, as I say, something different, you understand what I say? And, I don't even know what to say about these people. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So remember the other day, Mr. Lexx was detained in Panama. So I'm actually doing an interview now and talking about how this actually affects him. You understand, people? So I'm going to just get into this article and thing. And as usual, you can leave some comments. You see me? So this is how it say. Mr. Lexx opens up about Panama detention. Dancehall artist Mr. Lexx says that despite his recent ordeal in Panama, he would return to the transcontinental country which straddles Central America and South America. The DJ was detained at the Tocumen International Airport in Panama City upon arrival last Wednesday after it was discovered that he was arrested in the United States more than 2 decades ago. His passport, boarding pass and cell phone were confiscated. They love me in Panama. I am very famous over there. there. Of course, I would go back, the DJ told the Star. I have been to Panama many times and never had an issue. So that's why this was so confusing. Mr. Lexx said that this encounter was with the police, not the immigration officials. He said that the flight originated in Kingston and that he was one of the 17 Jamaicans who were detained. As I reached, a policeman asked me if I have been arrested in the US in 1997, and when I said yes, he sent me to one side. Then I realized that at least half of the Jamaicans who were on the flight were also sent to a special area. 2 were students and 1 was a policeman. I was in a room in the belly of the airport being treated like a criminal. It was after Minister Olivia Grange and Kamina Johnson Smith intervened through our ambassador in Panama that they realized who I was and gave me back my cell phone. After that, everybody wanted to take picture with me, he said. Grange is Jamaica's culture minister, while Johnson Smith is the foreign affairs minister. Mr. Lexx told the Star that the trip to Panama represented the first time that he has left Jamaica since the CV-19 pandemic. He said that he was looking forward to shooting a music video and do some shopping. I have friends in Panama, and I told them that I wanted to shoot a video for Back It Up, and they were like, come here and do it. They are into video production and they have some really good equipment, so I thought, why not? It would be cool to take a little trip, all a joy, and do a video over there. Plus I had saved up my little US dollars and wanted to get some new clothes and cologne, and then this happened. I didn't even get a chance to explain myself or anything, Mr. Lexx said. So yes, people, at least you're out of detention. That's the greatest thing. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like them block you where you can't go back over there. So that is the next good thing as well, isn't it, people? So only hear what Mr. Lexx have to say. So you can leave some comments and let me know what you think about this, isn't it, people? And that's it for the video. You know, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn the bell on. Bless upon yourself and keep safe. I'm out.